Hello, welcome to Comfy Cozy Up. So today I am going to be talking about my 1 year doing Booktube. So I started this channel way more than a year ago, but it was mainly vlogs, and I would post my experience traveling to certain countries and concerts, my bucket list moment, you know, seeing Diana Ross in concert, Patti LaBelle, also going to various jazz events, and as well as riding a horse for the first time. So it was that kind of channel, but there were not a lot of videos, so I would post 2-3 months, you know, whenever I felt like it. It was nothing that I thought I would be consistently doing, but I didn't care. So one day someone asked me that I know why I don't discuss books on my channel, because I have a blog and I post weekly a book review. So, and this I've been doing this since January of 2016, so it was like, why didn't I do that to the channel as well? And I'm like, why not? So, and a lot of it's because this, you know, sitting in front of a camera and talking about a book, I just didn't know how I would do that and how comfortable I would be in front of a camera. So eventually I did in June of last year, and my first video was BookCon, which really was another vlog, so I didn't really feel like I was introducing myself to the booktube world. But then my last video for that month was my June wrap up, and that's when I felt a little like, okay, I'm here. I can do this. Of course it was odd because I was very much serious. I was extremely serious, and I'm like, why am I serious? Because when it comes to book, I'm never serious, you know, unless it's something that I feel like, you know, can be really passionate and learn a lesson. Maybe I'll be a little serious. But it was my first few videos was not you know, trying to be proper, me trying to be a certain way and not just be, you know, me. So eventually I decided to be a little bit more consistent, because even those videos in the beginning weren't that consistent. There were a huge gap in between the videos, but eventually I warmed up to it and I started enjoying it, and I realized, okay, I could really get into this. So to go in more on my 1 year, I decided I'm going to do the Booktube watching tag, and I saw Kate T recently did it, so I'm gonna post her video in the comment section. I have in the description box. I have no idea who did the original tag, but if I find that, I'll put that too. But I think it's a good way to like talk about my year and my experience so far. And it says, first question, how many channels are you subscribed to? And I don't know. And the other one is, when do you normally watch Booktube? It varies. Sometimes I watch it I'm off, sometimes I watch it when I'm at work on break, sometimes I watch it if I'm home, you know, cook my dinner, and I'll just watch it on my smart TV. You know, that's a plus about smart TVs. How do you balance Booktube watching, reading, and creating your video? And that for me is easy, because I only record videos on my days off. And as far as watching videos, that is usually I will do that usually around when I am free. Like I said, dinner, on my break at work, or on my days off, I will, you know, lounge and binge watch a couple of videos that I may have missed during the week. As far as reading, I read everywhere. I read a lot from my Kindle. Sometimes I will have a physical book and I will have a Kindle edition, especially if it's a book that I can get free on my Kindle. I will, you know, have both sometimes, but I'm always reading. I read, you know, on my break. Sometimes I read every day when I'm home. I sometimes read right before bed. I might read a couple of chapters before I go to sleep. I binge read a lot on my days off. On my days off, you could probably find me at my favorite cafe reading a book. I tend to read outside the house. If I'm home, I don't read as much, or I find myself distracted by everything else. But if I get out the house and I go to like a cafe, I go to like even sometimes now I read outside in my backyard, because I just, for some reason, I need to be not comfortable. I need to not be on a bed. I need to not be somewhere where I'm too relaxed, because I would get distracted. I either fall asleep or, you know, start doing other things that distract me. But yeah, I read a lot everywhere. Sometimes I stand up and I'm in odd places, and I might have it on my phone, my Kindle, you know, the app on my phone, and I'm literally like standing up reading, and some, you know, it's the weirdest thing, but I just love books. Is this a good story? I'm hooked. Next one is, what is there a difference between videos you like and videos you like watching and videos you like making? Yeah, because, you know, I'm not creative in certain ways. There's some people who I think are amazing and very creative when they do videos, so I tend to watch their videos, especially if they're talking about books that I've never heard of, or they tend to go to a lot of events, or they have authors on their book, on their channel. You know, I love people who have the opportunity to interview a lot of authors that they get to meet. I would love to be able to do that one day, but I watch those videos because, you know, those are stuff that I don't tend to do or have the opportunity to do. So well, this is there this routine? That's the main difference. Is, you know, the creative aspect, and as well as the opportunity that some people get. I wish to do that, but I still enjoy what I create, and I still create stuff that I feel like I would watch. So, you know, it goes, you know, both ways. Who is the first booktuber you subscribe to, and do you still watch them? I don't know who my first booktuber is. I don't remember. I know I still watch a lot of the older booktuber, but I don't watch a lot of the YAs as much anymore because I don't really read YA books as much. I think I read maybe 2 or 3 YA for the year, and that's it. So I don't watch a lot of YA booktubers like I used to way back when. So yeah. Who is the most recent booktubers you subscribe to? I don't know that either, because I recently subscribed to a few romance novel booktubers, and because there's not a lot of them, and I do like watching their videos to see what kind of authors are out there, because there's so many authors when it comes to romance novel, and sometimes, you know, I don't want to just pick up a story just because, even though I do my own research, but if I find that somebody talks about a romance novel that they feel like about, I tend to will go and research that author, especially if they have multiple books, and see what kind of book I would like to select out of, you know, what they have. It said, share an old favorite booktuber, and that is the queen, the mother, the friend, the person to get advice from, the person that, you know, you can sit there and watch her all day long, and that is Dee Dee from Brown Girls Reading, and she is amazing. And if you have not watched any of her video, you are losing, and you need to go pick up a video from her, go to her channel, subscribe, and watch any of her video. She is amazing. She also does these live shows on her Instagram that I love. Every time I have an opportunity to watch her live videos, sometimes I love that she saves them, because after, you know, if I miss the time that she was live, I will go and still sit there sometimes with my dinner, and I am listening to what she's saying, and, you know, I just love her. She's amazing. And what is share a new favorite booktuber, and the new one will be Mistress of Reading. I'm going to put her name somewhere there. She's different. I don't know anybody that creates videos like her. You normally don't see her face. I don't know what she looks like. I love that she keeps her appearance mystery, you know. She's a mystery when it comes to her appearance. I don't know what she looks like, because she never show her face in a video. But how she does these reviews or these book discussion is funny. I find that with her, I cannot watch her videos sometimes any place, because I'm always laughing. And the last time I remember, she was talking about something of listening to audio while she is doing her gardening, and she had it loud, and her neighbors heard what was going on in a certain book, and I was cracking up, and I'm thinking, oh my god, this girl is so silly. But she just reminded me of one of my friends where they have no filter, they say what they want, and they're just free. That's her. But her videos are very creative, very animated, very, you know, juicy, but also have that, you know, she knows what the hell she's talking about. You know, she know her stuff. So definitely go check her out. Next one is what is one of your booktube pet peeve? And that is people telling people what to read. I hate that. because that's why when I was young I didn't read a lot, because I hated the books that were selected for me. I hated people telling me that's what I need to read. And once I got to the age where I could select my own book, I could walk in a bookstore and buy what I want, I can download whatever book I want, I started really enjoying reading. And that's where my addiction to reading came, because I realized there's so many different genres, there's so many niches, there's so many things that I can enjoy that is not what everybody's reading or what everybody likes, or you know, or you must read this because this, that, the other. I was so like that day when I realized, oh, you can walk in the bookstore, pick out whatever, and nobody's gonna tell you what the hell to read. So when people do that now and say that to people who are, you're not reading it for school, you're not reading it for a job, and they want to tell you what to read, that just hurt my nerve, and I don't like that. So that's one. There's others, but those are like, to me, I don't really care. What have you learned from watching other booktubers? That it's okay to be different. It's okay to be weird. It's okay to be kooky. It's okay to wear what the hell you want. It's okay. I like dressing up and coming from the camera. Reason why I do that, during the week I don't wear makeup. I, you know, work in an industry where I, you know, can't, you know, it's a sterile building. It's, you know, high certain things that, you know, that in the industry I work in. So I love when on my days off I get to come in front of the camera, I can doll up, I can be, you know, play with my makeup and do things. So, and I love fashion because, again, during the week I don't dress up to go to work because I change when I get to work. So, you know, I love being able to just be like this and dress up on my days off and have my makeup on, play with stuff and do my hair and wear my cute outfits that I never get to wear, you know. So I am that person, but I also appreciate watching someone who don't wear makeup, and you know, someone who you could tell they just roll out of bed and have the pajamas on and they're talking about a book. I love watching those as well, you know, and I love that people can be who they want to be, and you know, be free to be dolled up or free to, you know, look a hot mess. And I'm here for it, because most of the time you're not here to come see me or what I look like. You're here to come, you watching my video because you want to hear about the book I read. So, you know, I love that you know, you can be free and do whatever you want and watch whatever you want and create these videos that, you know, you passionate about, and where not a lot of people watch it or a few people watch it is something that you created, you know. So that's what I've learned from watching other people, and also learn about how to properly, you know, review. And I find that my first reviews, you know, weren't probably was full of spoilers. So I am learning how to do proper reviews without, you know, a lot of spoilers. And I mean, a lot of times the last couple of reviews I've done, I think I've done a good job of that, because you might think I told you something but I didn't. So, you know, I'm getting better with that, and that's one of the things I've learned from Dee from Brown Girls Reading, and how to do better with reviewing books and not spoil it or not give away too much, but talks about certain things where people can still like, okay. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. And but if you haven't done this tag and you want to, I think it's a good tag to do. I think it's so far I've enjoyed a few people who have some done it. So, you know, yeah. And other than that, I appreciate anybody that subscribed to my channel. I love my growth. I love that I'm a small booktuber. Yes, I would like to be making money for this, but at the same time, it's not my main bread and butter. You know, this is just like something I do for fun. And I kind of do like the small group that I have and the small response, because, you know, it becomes a little more peaceful. I can be me and not worry about, you know, having negative comments. And I mean, you know, I feel like the bigger you are, the more you expose yourself to people being negative. But I don't have that problem. So I am gonna continue making videos and see how I grow, and you know, and enjoy myself. And at the end of the day, this is fun. This is fun for me, and I love it. And I love being able to talk about books, because I don't do that with my friends, because my friends are not readers. So you guys are my book friends. And thanks for watching, guys, and have a good day. Bye.